What's going on, guys? It's Marco here with Marco's Tech Talk, and today what we're going to be doing is unboxing a PowerBook G4. This is going to be a 15-inch one with a 1.5 gigahertz G4 processor and I believe 512 megabytes of RAM. I don't know what graphics card these had at the time. We'll go ahead and find out in just a second once I get it open. This one's a little bit damaged from my understanding. It's got like a dent on it or something like that, but I got it for like 30 bucks, so really no big deal. It's more of like a collector's item for me and something to play around with on the channel and on my own time as well. So without further ado, guys, we're going to hop right into the unboxing. Alright, so here's the box that it came in. Went ahead and picked this up from a seller on eBay. I think they sell like a lot of old computer stuff. I'm not really 100% sure about that, but they did seem to package it well, at least from face value, because they did put a fragile sticker on it, which is pretty cool. It is already damaged though, I know that, like I said in the beginning of the video, so, you know, doubt it's really going to be any more damage than it was in the pictures, but we'll go ahead and open this guy up and see what it's like. I know it didn't come with a charger. That's okay, because I picked one up anyway on eBay for like 10 bucks or something. I got a 65 watt one for this. I don't know if this one needed one that big, but I just wanted to be, you know, overly cautious and make sure that I had exactly what I needed and didn't end up underpowered. Alright, so I got all that stuff apart there. Now, here it is. Looks like they bubble wrapped it nicely. So that's that for the box. It's almost like they spent as much money as I did on the computer just bubble wrapping it. There's a bit of an opening there, so I guess I'll just pull it out that way. Maybe. Alright, set that down. So already, it definitely doesn't look as pretty as the Mac Mini and the mid-2010 MacBook Pro, but I did know that going into it. There's the dent that it has. Definitely looks a lot worse in real life than it did in the pictures, in my opinion, but, you know, it's not a big deal. Apparently it doesn't inhibit the computer in any way, shape, or form. It's just a cosmetic thing. That is pretty bad, though. I mean, I wonder what happened there. Maybe they dropped it up. Maybe they had a backpack and they dropped it or something. This one does actually have an RJ45 port, if I remember correctly, or no, I'm sorry, RJ15. I think this is dial or phone line. I think that's what that's called, but I don't know. That's kind of a long time ago. This is going to be your charging port for it, the phone line. It's got USB. I think this is 2.0 at this time by now. This is like an 04, I think. So I believe this is your mic in, your headphone jack. I think this might be PCMCIA or Express Card. I'm not sure what it might have been called at this point in time. Not too familiar with that. On this side, we've got, I was going to say USB-C, but I think that's the Kensington lock slot. Got another USB port, FireWire 400, FireWire 800, Ethernet, and it looks like PS2. That is PS2. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's S-Video out. Wow. I thought that was PS2. It was pretty funny. So S-Video out and DVI. So as far as the rest of the computer goes, I mean, this dent kind of makes it like pops. That's kind of sketchy, but hopefully it doesn't hurt anything. The battery on it, I'm not too sure what that's like. It may or may not have any charge. I don't actually know. No lights are coming on, so it's either like this doesn't work or maybe the battery is shot. I don't think it said it in the listing. I gotta be honest, I don't remember. And this is the little RAM door here. So go ahead and open it up now and take a look at what we're dealing with on the inside of it. Alright, the hinges are perfect. It's got a little bit of wobble to it, but nothing too crazy. And the keyboard looks nice. Got that nice old classic Apple feel that I do admire. And we'll go ahead and just bring this a little bit closer. Alright, now that we're a little bit closer, you can see a little better. So this does have a backlit keyboard too, which I think was pretty new at this point in time. A very small trackpad, because at the time this was, you know, kind of what it was like. I think this is way before multi-touch, so probably none of that. Yeah, let's see if it actually turns on. If not, then I'll just go ahead and grab my charger. I'm not expecting it to have any charge though. And yeah, it definitely does not have any charge. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to have to pick up a new battery for this to actually make it kind of portably useful. Not really too bothered by it. I didn't, you know, it was 30 bucks. I mean, I'm not really too concerned with that. I'm just more concerned with how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the charger and then we'll test it out. Alright, so I had to have a little bit of a change of venue. That charger I bought doesn't actually work on this computer for some reason. It just, I don't know, nothing happens when you plug it in, but I have this other charger here that does work, but the cable is just not long enough to reach where I normally record, so I brought it over here. So the backlight keyboard should work. Maybe it doesn't anymore. Looks like it's on, but it's like super dim. It's hard for me to tell, honestly. This is like old, so I'm not really sure. If I turn the light off in here, maybe we can find out real quick. It does work. It's just really dim. That's okay. That doesn't really bother me. Again, I just got this as more of like a collector's piece. Not really gonna use it for much. But it does work. Let's see if I can get more lights off in here. Alright, now it's kind of sort of on. Maybe that's how bright it was back then? I don't know. I feel like it was probably brighter than that. It's just probably, old. But, it does glow, though. So it works. Just maybe not as good as I would think. Like I said, it's probably first gen, though, so, not a big deal. Anyway, aside from that, let's go ahead and see what the specs are of this guy here. So it does have the 1.5 gigahertz PowerPC G4, 512 megabytes of DDR1. Let's go ahead and open up more info here and see what type of video card it has in it, which I'm sure is not going to be incredible by any means. Alright, so it's got an ATI Mobility Radeon 9700. Wow. 128 megs of RAM, and a 1280 by 854 monitor. Wow, that's like not a very good resolution. I noticed it looks not very good, but this was, I guess, 2004 or something. Alright, so that is the max resolution of the screen. It's pretty crazy how low it is, but aside from that, this thing does work. It's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and close that out. I'm going to do a fresh install of Leopard just because I don't like, using a computer necessarily when I get one online, because I just like doing a clean install myself. But yeah, guys, that's going to pretty much sum up this video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to see any tests with this thing, let me know. I don't really know what you can test with PowerPCs these days, but you never know, right? So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Maybe you want to get one or just want to see what it could do for fun. Like I said, this is really cheap. This was $30. Nothing crazy here. So anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, guys, thanks a lot.